Meanwhile, elsewhere, in an unrelated section of the woods, a currently unrelated person wanders along and wanders alone. He's recently traveled from the arid rocket wastes, a land of twisted metal and burning bits of salvage, to this rather nice forest north of Bluebell. His gear clearly shows the wear. This kid has apparently traveled through a lot. Dust cakes his tunic and sticks to his boots, which, with every step, let out a small clink.
Oh, man. How am I supposed to find anything when everything is so green? Pretty and all, but wow, is this disorienting. Look at this. They have wood that's just growing straight up right out of the ground.
I love him!
Oh, is this some kind of... There's liquid here. And it's...
You begin poking at the moss.
Is this some kind of biochemical...
It is glowing.
Whatever this thing is glowing?
It's glowing slightly, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Atticus doesn't notice, but somehow this woman who is in, like, a very fancy outfit you might expect of, like, a uptown restaurant or, like, a butler or maid, but then it's, like, covered in bedazzles, so you're not sure what she's going for, is just behind him also staring at this thing.
How is it? Is it reflecting off of something? Why is it getting shinier behind me? You are very shiny. Are you covered in this? He points down at the moss.
No, I'm sorry. I noticed you on the road, and then I noticed this glowing item. What is this item? It's moss?
She picks some up and starts looking at it.
I believe it's a biological compound that can just grow by itself without hydroponics or anything.
Without what?
Without machines that make it not die.
Oh. I'm almost like one of those. Hi, I'm a doctor.
She gives a little wave.
Hi, I'm an Atticus.
What's that? What does that do?
It's well, boy, he sits down like this is a really interiority, introspection provoking question. I mean, I guess right now I'm on my way through this green place to get to somewhere where there's people. And most of the time I put things together to make other things, is what I do.
Oh.
Large-ish object you're carrying. Is that can I take a look at that?
Oh, on her back she has like a bigger doctor's pack than you'd expect for someone of her petite size to be able to carry, and on the side of it is a special looking gun.
Oh, I suppose I could show you this.
She leans over and takes it off of its hilt or whatever it is.
This is a syringe gun. Sometimes, in the fury of encounters, people might need to be healed, and I cannot get to them, as I am fairly slow. So I put medicine into this gun, like so.
She aims it at a tree.
And then I fire it.
They stick into the tree.
Oh my god.
I only meant for one to fire. These are actually very expensive.
She plucks them all off of the tree.
Oh shit.
Wow. That was so smooth. How did you get the rust off of that?
Oh, no, there's never been rust on this. I bought it this way. From a very strange man in an alley.
Was it my dad? My dad sells machines. I've never seen him sell one of those.
Oh, what's his name? Maybe I know him. Also, sorry to cut off the small talk. You are covered in dirt. Are you all right? Are you lost? Do you live in the woods?
Well, I mean, I might after all this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find. Well, he looks around. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of nice here. There's probably enough sticks to build a house out of.
I feel like you're setting your bar kind of low. Do you want to like come by the?
This self-sustaining. I bet if this can grow on a rock, if I got a whole tray of these, some bioluminescence. Yeah, I bet I could farm this. I wonder if it has nutritional value.
Oh, these taste awful, or so I'm told.
She takes some of the glowing stuff and puts it in a syringe and puts it like she's got like a little mad scientist beaker-esque sort of thing full of alchemical ingredients.
Sometimes you gotta make your own medicine. Also, like, I'm worried that you might be sick or something, or you might have like a cut. Your face is caked.
Oh, I mean, this is what I look like.
Oh,
I'm not as shiny. I can't keep that going.
I'm sorry.
You have to tell me how you do that.
What the I like colors, so I bought an outfit, and they were like, "That's a great outfit," and I was like, "Thank you. I would like to cover it in as many shiny objects as I can find," and they were like, "Oh, I don't know about that," and I was like, "It's my money."
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people do that to their cars.
She doesn't know how to respond to that.
Anyway, I'm actually going to make a house call right now. You said you were looking for civilization, I suppose.
House call. Do you have a phone on you? Do you have a sailstone?
I actually do, I think.
Yeah, no, Velvet, describe what kind of phone you'd carry.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Well,
bright pink.
One of those
Then-
ones just covered in bedazzles.
Have you
like-
ever seen those things that you can buy for like, sometimes they're for holidays and like Halloween, and they're like made of gel, and you stick them on windows as decoration? Just covered in that. It's unwieldy. It kind of hurts to hold.
Oh, I've never even seen that color before until I saw it reflecting off your hair for a second. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. But you said you can call a house with that? Can you call any house?
No, a house call is when a doctor is called to a patient because they can't be moved. It's a
Oh.
rather weird house call. Normally it's something along the lines of, "I'm sick with such and such," or "My leg fell off, please put it back on." But right now, you never know. Really quickly, I need to find.
She shuffles through her large bag. She takes it off for a second so she can like hold it better, and as she puts it against the ground, there's like a boom. It's probably heavier than it looks. So she pulls out the letter. It is scrawled in spidery handwriting, and in all lowercase, it just says,
My cat is sick. Please help them. I'm not a vet, but there's a photograph, and neither of these people are cats. So I'm hoping they misspoke, and if not, maybe I can help them.
What is a cat like some kind of lizard?
she walks over and picks up a stick and then draws a cat in the dirt. I'm gonna give a random d20.
Yeah.
Oh well,
So
it
it's from
has
space.
it kind of looks like a lizard.
I see.
You can't really get the fur and the fluffiness in dirt, so
Yeah.
it's just like
It's got a big spiky tail.
Well, it's supposed to be fur.
Are
Not very.
those stripes or some kind of augmentations?
Well, I think we're gonna find out when I meet that cat that's sick. Would you like to come with me? They might be near a town. Actually, they're kind of out of the way, but you never know who we might run into.
Yeah. No, I think I have better odds following a person right now. I am kind of out of my element here.
Yeah, I noticed. You seem surprised by plants.
It's frustrating. I never get lost at home. Well, how many forests are there?
Oh. No, there's a lot. You're from. Where are you from?
I think people from outside call it the rocket wastes.
You're from. Wait, you walked from the rocket wastes?
No, I had a
rocket?
Oh, I wish.
Are you like walking over to her?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. This is like
Oh.
walks up, grabs lapels.
Oh, she definitely like steps back and
have
is
you
like,
seen one that can fly? Like still?
She like, as she like clearly tries to, no, that's okay. You just like move even closer to try and grab her again.
You guys are walking up the side of like a mossy cliff as you're doing this.
You're just shumbling into the
Oh,
bushes.
This is tree. Hang on.
It is tree. Sorry, I'm not a fan of being touched. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. But
okay,
no, I didn't come in a rocket. I've seen a lot of rockets. I've never seen one that still works.
Oh, I'm not actually sure what a rocket is. So maybe I could. Hang on. What was that?
She.
No.
Velvet like kind of looks around.
I'm pretty sure I just heard something to the north of us.
Yeah, you actually heard some footfalls in the woods. They approached for a second, seemed to take sight of you, and fucking vanished all at once.
Hang on, it might be a cat.
I want to see a cat.
Here, cat. I don't have any
Tree
cat
hands.
food. Wait, do I have any catnip?
You want it? Yeah, you know what? Roll for catnip.
There's a hole in my cat pocket.
Was that a cat call you did just now? Is that what they sound like?
No, they sound like they make a meow sound.
Are they attracted to their own kind?
It depends on the cat. Some cats are mean.
Meow. Can you do that right now? Okay, hang on just a second. Atticus squats on the ground over here, takes some things out of pockets from his cloak, and is kind of like it's putting stuff together. Stands up. All right, hang on. With this, the cats will come to us. He holds out a little device he just built and presses a button, and it replays the meow, but like 1 billion times louder.
Oh my god.
Should I roll something?
Well, if there were any cats out here, they heard that.
So, in this case, I assume you'd probably have an attribute that might do with invention.
Yes, I'm going to make that my blue.
Ooh, fantastic. So, in this case, you'd roll your blue, but since you took a few seconds to sort of prep that, this isn't a hurried action, you get to add your full blue stat. So if you'd have any bonuses to that, you get to add those. But for now, you just get to add 6 plus d20.
Roll for meow yak back.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not.
I don't know. Does that make it louder or quieter?
I think it just makes it more garbled.
Yeah, it's like a little.
It just
like,
bass boosts it.
It barks.
What are the transistors? They're not used to dealing with this much humidity. They're not used to dealing with any humidity. I'm gonna have to recalibrate like everything I brought.
Oh, they begin to burn out. The meow shifts from a meow to a meow to a person saying meow. It's not good.
Do I sound like that?
Meow. Slight film of smoke.
Oh boy.
Was the cat not up there? I guess it wasn't up there.
Well, it might not be a friendly cat.
Here, can I do a sneak in the shadows of these trees and
Yeah,
look?
this is actually, it's sort of angling upwards into a big, like, towering hill.
I'm gonna try and climb up to get a
Okay.
cat viewing position.
Okay, give me a roll. Are you gonna take your sweet time for this?
Yeah, I don't think we're hurrying.
Yeah, you functionally get to take 26 on this. You get to climb up there. It's fine. There's nothing really hazardous about it. You climb to the very top of this thing. Sections of it seem to be intentionally constructed, carved away by people. If you had to guess, this is probably a monument of some kind.
Oh, cool. Come up here, I found a secret shrine.
Oh, just a minute. I gotta turn on my shoes.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Atticus is suddenly next to you.
This time the smoke is supposed to happen.
Oh, that's good. Are you some kind of bird? Fire one?
What's a bird?
Wow.
Is it like a cat or a lizard?
I don't mean to sound rude, but the rocket wastes sound just terrible.
Wait, no, I've read about a bird. I haven't read about a firebird, though. As far as I know, I'm a person?
She peeks around the constructed thing they're on.
Based on the looks of it, it's a pretty old, like But like I said, the best guess you've got is it's some sort of monument. You notice a worn-down statue-like face near the top, sort of tucked away back here.
Neat, we found a man. Let's name him.
How about Bill?
I am fine with that.
Bill the Wizard.
She pushes some leaves off of his face. What's Bill look like? Is he like a minimalist statue, or is he like a statue?
You figure he was once a statue, but the ages have really worn down Bill's poor face. Bill once must have had a pretty Dorito-like, I don't know, bone structure, but over time it's been rounded to a jug-like sheen.
Excuse me?
He's
yeah.
got some moss and flowers growing in his hair. There's some bugs in his teeth, but he's still looking good.
Yeah, he's still looking good. It's kind of strange. Touching the face of this object, you almost feel like an odd serenity wash over you. Like, the past of this forest is still alive and you're just prodding at it a little bit at a time. You get an almost... You get a zen feeling as you kind of plop down on top of this monument, looking up at the sky.
Man, I love forest. You just find cool stuff in them. Like moss, or boys who can fly with their feet,
Aw, shucks.
or Bill.
I can only get about this high. They can't do far in like a big distance. If I could fly, it would be way easier to get through this forest, because I could fly up and see where all the trees were, and where the trees aren't, which is where I'm trying to go right now.
Well, let's see. Maybe we can see that from here, but also I'm gonna look one more time for that cat. The smoke's kind of still in my face.
You hear a sudden eruption from the far side of the forests. A great shaking sound, and smoke begins to form just over a set of trees.
Another one landed!
Oh,
Oh, we can be the first to get there!
Oh, yeah, that sounds like it could be trouble. People might have gotten hurt. Let's go.
You charge down the side of this structure and down through the woods.
Whee! See ya, Bill!
You find the lifeless body of Ned and Celine.
Oh, they're pretty dead, but they're not as dead as some other people.
You take a few quick turns chasing the sound and the smoke.
And wildlife running away.
You immediately recognize an RNA and guard over here. Oh, hey, guys, yeah, hi, how's it going? What brings you through
Oh,
here?
it's Mr. Aranea.
Oh, Mr. RNA, thank you.
Yeah, what are you doing all the way out here?
Yeah, sorry, hold on 2 seconds. Can't move past here. We're, testing out some new stoves. We had to drag them out into the middle of the wilderness, you know?
New
Because of the blast
stoves.
radius.
Stoves.
Did one of the stoves explode? I heard an explosion and I'm a doctor, so I figured people might have gotten hurt.
Yeah, actually, about that. Do you wanna... You know, are you travelers? You're a doctor, you said. Okay, maybe you can help then.
Yes.
Okay, take 2 seconds over here. Come to the break
Wait,
room.
are you guys triplets?
Oh, common misconception. No, these are helmets.
It's, more common than you'd expect. Here, take a seat.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got, something of a situation. You're a doctor, right? Like a medically trained professional?
I am a doctor. As evidenced by my large amount of doctor's items.
Okay, so, got a little bit of a situation, as I said. Transport train, supposed to come through here, bring us our, new wave of stoves. Kinda tipped over. We're, not 100% sure of the cause.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Trains
not
full
many,
of stoves.
not many people were on it. It's
Do you have
probably
enough
fine.
stoves to run an entire train?
Scratches the back of his head. I'm not 100% clear about how it works, but I'd assume yeah. He kind of nods along. Yeah, that sounds right.
We should.
I've got to see this.
Yeah, if there's people who are injured.
Stove-powered
Oh.
dynamics. Imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, second issue actually. We can't really interfere or help with anything related to that. At least not at the moment.
Why not?
We kind of brought one of the new chimeras we were testing back in Bluebell here to transport the stoves. Scratches the back of his head again.
Well, how do we know if the chimera's okay?
Well, that's the problem. The chimera, you'd be surprised, the chimera is doing great.
That's a relief.
But when it heard the noise, it took off, took a few of us with it, pulled through a crowd of civilians that were also gathering people, took off to the remains of the train.
Okay, it sounds like I have my work cut out for me then. She takes out 2 long doctor's gloves and stretches them over her normal opera gloves.
I assume we're in good hands. We can't really help because that chimera technically outranks us.
What?
Discard shrugs.
Maybe it's a military doctor, Chimera.
No.
Don't worry, Atticus, we got this. We already have some boots on the ground, it sounds like.
Okay. See you, Mr. Arnea. We'll catch up later.
That's actually my brother.
Mr. Aranea kinda once again looks down. Can you give me just a random luck roll, D20?
Oh.
Oh, that's very lucky.
Guys.
2 of the guards take off down this way. This guy kinda like... Okay, no, it's fine. I can come with you, I can help. Should be okay. Just, don't remember any of this. Can you do me a favor?
Oh, it's like that. I gotcha. Don't worry. She pulls out like a laminated card that like kinda looks like a medical license, but it just says, "I won't tell nobody," and it has a picture of her winking on it.
The man, like, stops, is like, oh, good. Wait. Wait a second.
Yeah, no, I'm that kind of doctor.
Wait, you know the secret sign?
Yeah, kid, it's a secret sign. Okay. I'm actually more competent now.
It's a smaller world than I thought.
The man, lifting up his real-ass gun, wanders forward. You got a Randy with you. Good job.
Oh, good. 1 Randy. I bet that's the maximum we could have been gifted.